Alert! Your neighbor came to your house when you weren't there. An angel says, if you believe in angels, watch this fully. Right now heaven is paying close attention. Archangel Michael is kneeling with his sword beside him, looking at you with urgency. He is crying, not from hopelessness, but with the fierce love of a protector who has been taking blows meant for you. He knows that if you don't understand this now, you will step into a situation that will cost you far more than you think. Someone spoke about you on purpose. It was not a slip or accident. They planned it, chose who to say it to, and thought no one would hear. But God hears everything, even whispers in secret. God let Michael hear it, not to make you angry, but because this truth will break chains that have held you back. You have prayed, fasted, and stayed faithful, yet something invisible has kept you stuck. Words spoken in secret can build spiritual walls between you and your blessings. The enemy planted doubt through what they said, and it spread without you knowing. People who once trusted you started to hesitate. Doors that were open began to close. This is tied to what Michael is trying to show you. The scroll he carries is a spiritual key. When you stop ignoring him and open yourself to this truth, the chains will break and you will feel the weight lift. This is why the enemy tries to distract you so you won't listen. The one who spoke about you thinks they got away with it. They believe you'll keep trusting them. But your blindness ends today. You have felt uneasy around them for a reason. Michael has been preparing you for this truth. Remember the times their smile felt fake, their compliments felt sharp, or their questions seemed too personal. Those were warning signs. Now the last piece of the puzzle is here. Michael's tears are also from relief because you are finally ready to listen. Once you know this, you'll never carry those chains again. The truth will hurt, but it will also heal. It will change how you see them and how you see yourself. God has been protecting you from the worst effects until now, but it's time for you to know so you don't lose more. You must open the scroll and accept the truth so your life can move forward. When you do, God will act fast. Just as their words spread in secret, your vindication will spread openly. People will believe in you again. This person's confession shows what's been in their heart for a long time. Once you know, you won't trust them blindly again. You must be ready because the truth will free you. You have been protected from traps you didn't see. Michael has seen the danger, stopped it, and now holds the proof. They spoke to someone else about you recently, spreading twisted stories. But God hears every word and is recording it in heaven. Once Michael presents this to God, justice will come quickly. Blessings that were delayed will be released. You may feel this message deeply because it's real. When you face the truth, the chains will shatter. You are not imagining their change toward you, they have acted out of jealousy and fear of your growth. God reveals this so you can break the curse of their words. You cannot break what you refuse to see. This was not an accident. It was done on purpose. They will keep going unless you listen now. They even met with someone else to spread the damage further, feeling satisfaction in doing so. But God is exposing it now. Angels are writing their words down and preparing for judgment. Once truth comes, you'll see why certain people pulled away or why doors closed. God didn't deny your blessings, He was protecting you from building on unsafe ground. They have practiced how they'd twist the story if confronted, but they can't twist God's record. Michael guards that record like a soldier with critical war intelligence. You prayed for God to remove false friends. This is the answer. Truth may hurt, but it will end their power over you. You'll never face their harm again. They spoke about you in a way only someone close could, which is why it cuts so deeply. But the enemy uses those close when desperate. That desperation is their downfall. Their confession is now evidence for your freedom. Heaven is shifting in your favor and stripping their words of power. Some who heard them will come forward with what they know. Don't delay. If you wait, the enemy will try to take ground back. But God says this is your time to be free from every lie. Open your heart now, the truth is here, and your change begins. God says this is not random. Michael is speaking urgently because something serious happened while you were away. This is about protection and exposure. Your neighbor, pretending to be neutral, came to your house with intent. Heaven saw it. While you were gone, something was touched or observed, but God stopped it from going further. Michael is guarding you right now with his sword. This is not to scare you but to prepare you and strengthen your faith. The enemy wanted you to doubt your safety, but God says you are protected. Your home is sealed with angels. No darkness will enter. What they saw or touched is not for them, it's under God's protection. Being blessed draws both favor and envy, but envy cannot beat God's covering. God says walk in wisdom, guard your words, and know not everyone celebrates your blessings. Angels watch when you cannot. There's now a seal of light over your home and cleansing wind removing negativity. Pray over your space, speak life, thank God for His protection, and declare your territory belongs to Him. Your neighbor's actions were not a surprise to God. He saw their intent and set limits. You felt unrest lately, that was discernment. This is confirmation you are safe. If the enemy could harm you, they would have already, but they can't because God isn't allowing it. Michael says blessings are coming soon, and the enemy is trying to disturb you because you are close to a breakthrough. Keep your guard up, your prayers strong, and trust God fully. You are never alone. Angels have been assigned to you since birth. You will rest in peace and walk in confidence. God says you are safe, your life is safe, and your destiny is safe. No one can stop what He started in you. Take this as your divine alert. God sees what you don't, hears what you can't, and acts on your behalf. What the enemy meant for harm will turn to good, and what they saw will not be used against you. This message found you because heaven sent it. You are loved, protected, and belong to God. Michael says this is an emergency, listen carefully. While you were away, your neighbor checked your house, and heaven knows why. This was no accident, it was meant to be exposed. God will use this to protect you and turn it into victory. It's connected to your destiny and things happening behind the scenes. God says, the moment this truth reaches you, the heavens are shifting on your behalf. The words they spoke, the thoughts they hid, and the actions they tried to cover are no longer hidden. I am pulling them into the open where their power will be broken forever. What was designed to limit you is now being turned into the very key that will unlock doors you thought would never open. My child, when I expose something, it is not to embarrass you, it is to free you. I am uncovering this so you will never again be tied to false trust or blinded by their disguise. This moment marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. The people and situations that once drained you will no longer have access to your spirit. The burdens you have been carrying in silence will begin to lift. You will notice changes in your thoughts, your emotions, and even the way you walk through your day, because truth brings freedom and freedom brings peace. There will be people who once doubted you who will be convicted in their hearts and start to speak in your defense. I will place evidence in the right hands, at the right time, so that those who need to know the truth will see it without you having to fight for it. I am your defender, and your name will be cleared in ways that even you could not have planned. This is why Michael has been so urgent with you. Because the shift is happening now, not months from now, not years from now. The spiritual battle that surrounded this moment has been intense, but heaven has already won it. The enemy wanted to stop you before you could reach this point because he knows that once you step into the fullness of truth, his influence over your life will be destroyed. This is why you have felt unusual resistance in recent weeks, why you have been faced with unexpected challenges or moments of confusion. The pressure you have felt has been the last effort of the enemy to hold you back before the breakthrough. But hear me clearly, that pressure is breaking now. The storm is ending. You are about to step into a season where what was stolen will be restored, where what was delayed will come quickly, where the people you need will show up at the exact moment you need them. My timing is perfect and my plan for you is secure. I am not only removing the wrong voices from your life, I am also positioning the right ones. People with wisdom, people with integrity, people who will speak life into you and not drain you with hidden agendas. You will notice your circle changing, sometimes without you having to do anything. This is my hand working to make sure that your environment matches the destiny I have for you. You will not move into this next chapter carrying the same toxic influences from the past. Even if you try to hold on to them, circumstances will make it clear that the connection cannot continue. This is part of my protection. I know the thoughts they think toward you even when their mouth says something different. I know the plans they have made in private even while smiling in your presence. And because I love you, I will not allow those plans to succeed. Michael stands ready, his sword cutting away the ties that have been draining your spirit. You may feel certain relationships slipping away, but instead of fearing it, trust me. What I am removing is not a loss, it is a rescue. I am taking away what cannot go with you into your future because I am about to open doors that require your full focus, your full strength, and your full trust in me. There is no room for divided loyalties or hidden betrayals in the places I am leading you to. The people who are meant to walk with you will celebrate your blessings without envy. They will cover you in prayer instead of uncovering you with gossip. They will defend you when your name is mentioned, not add to the accusations. This is why I am exposing the truth now, because I do not want you stepping into your next season without clear vision about who is for you and who is against you. This is not just about protecting your emotions, it is about protecting your destiny. Some of the opportunities coming your way will require trust and unity with the people around you. If you enter them surrounded by hidden enemies, they will sabotage you before you can even enjoy the blessing. That is why I am stopping it here, before you cross into that new territory. Do not fight the separation. Do not mourn what I remove. Trust that if it is leaving your life in this season, it is because it cannot carry the weight of your future. My child, I know there is a part of you that still wants to believe the best about them, that wants to explain away their actions or hope that you misunderstood. But what I am showing you now is not a misunderstanding. This is not the time to make excuses for people who have already shown you who they are in private. Believe what I am revealing. Accept the truth so you can walk free. The moment you agree with my revelation, chains will fall. You will feel lighter, think clearer, and walk with more confidence. The enemy will no longer have the leverage he once used against you. And as you step forward, you will see my favor open doors faster than you imagined. You will see resources appear, solutions unfold, and help come from unexpected places. I am already speaking to the hearts of those who will support you in this next season. Some will come into your life as friends, others as mentors, and some as divine connections who will help you step into your calling. But each one will be chosen by me. This is why the wrong voices must be silenced now. I will not allow the sound of their lies to drown out the guidance you need to hear. My sheep know my voice, and in the days ahead, you will hear me more clearly than ever before. There will be moments when you will feel me nudging you to take a step, make a call, or speak to someone, and those small steps will lead to big shifts. This is how I will guide you into the blessings I have prepared. You have waited, prayed, and wondered when the change would come. This is that moment. It may not look like it yet, but the exposure of truth is the first domino. Once it falls, the rest will follow quickly. Trust me to handle what you cannot. Trust me to bring justice without you having to fight in the flesh. Trust me to restore what was damaged and to multiply what was lost. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are seen, known, and loved more deeply than you can imagine. The plans I have for you are still intact. The delays have not cancelled your destiny. The whispers against you have not changed my promise. Stand firm, hold your peace, and watch what I am about to do. The enemy will regret the day he tried to plant those seeds against you, because the harvest will not be his, it will be yours, and it will be good. And when you step into the blessings I have for you, you will understand why the process was so intense and why the battle felt so heavy. You will look back at the nights you cried, the days you felt confused, and you will see how every single moment was leading you toward this exact place. You will no longer wonder why certain doors closed, because the doors I am about to open will make those closed ones irrelevant. You will no longer question why certain people left, because the ones I am sending will show you what loyalty, love, and real friendship look like. I am replacing what was broken with what is whole. I am replacing what was fake with what is real, and I am replacing what was stolen with what is multiplied. This is the season where what you lost will return to you in ways you could never have planned or imagined. I have been behind the scenes working, arranging, shifting, and aligning every detail so that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to hold it. You will be strong enough to carry it and wise enough to protect it. I am not just giving you the blessing, I am preparing you to keep it. That is why the process took time, why some days felt like nothing was moving, and why the waiting was longer than you thought it would be. But the waiting has not been wasted, it has built the strength and character you need for what is next. In this new chapter, there will be a confidence in you that comes from knowing I am with you, not just in theory but in real, proven ways. You will see my hand in the little things and in the big things. You will wake up with peace instead of fear. You will rest at night without replaying every wrong thing someone said or did. Your mind will be free from the cycle of trying to figure out why they acted that way, because you will understand that my protection is greater than your explanation. There is no need to keep wondering about their motives when I have already removed them from your path. My child, you are stepping into a space where clarity will replace confusion, peace will replace chaos, and joy will replace heaviness. Even the way you see yourself will change, because the lies that tried to define you will lose their power. You will not see yourself through the words of your enemies, but through the truth of my love and purpose for you. This is your moment to rise, to move forward, and to embrace the life I have been preparing you for. And as you walk forward, I will give you divine speed. Things that have been stuck for years will suddenly move. Plans that felt impossible will start to unfold quickly. People who had no interest in helping before will suddenly feel led to be part of your journey. Doors that were locked will swing open, and you will know it was not your effort but my favor that made it happen. Even your enemies will have to admit that my hand is on you. They will see your blessings and realize that no matter what they tried, they could not stop my plan for your life. I will cause the very things they meant for harm to become the platform for your testimony. What was meant to break you will prove your strength. What was meant to humiliate you will display your resilience. And every victory will be a reminder that I am your God and I keep my promises. This is why you cannot quit now. This is why you cannot let discouragement make you settle for less than I have for you. I know there have been moments where you wondered if it was worth it, moments where you thought about walking away from the dream, moments where you felt too tired to keep going. But every step you have taken, every tear you have cried, every prayer you have whispered in the dark has brought you here. You are closer than you realize. Do not let the weariness of the journey cause you to miss the reward waiting for you. Rest when you need to, but do not stop. The finish line for this season is in sight, and beyond it is a new beginning filled with my goodness. I am not just giving you what you asked for, I am giving you more than you thought to pray for. I am answering the prayers you prayed and the ones you did not even know to pray. I am working in ways that go beyond your understanding because my love for you is greater than you can measure. You are not stepping into this next chapter alone. My presence will go with you and make the way clear. My angels will guard you, my spirit will guide you, and my favor will surround you like a shield. Even in moments where you feel unsure, you will find peace in knowing that I have already been where you are going. I have already prepared the place and the people, and I have already made provision for every need you will have. You will walk into rooms where decisions are being made in your favor before you arrive. You will receive opportunities that others thought belonged to someone else, but I will place them in your hands because you have been faithful. You have honored me in the waiting, and now I will honor you in the blessing. And when you see it all come together, you will know it was me. You will lift your hands in gratitude, and your heart will overflow with praise. You will tell your story, and it will strengthen others who are still in their season of waiting. You will be a living testimony that I am a God who restores, who redeems, who heals, and who blesses beyond measure. So walk boldly, my child. Step forward with faith. The season of hiding is over, the season of heaviness is over, the season of delay is over. This is your time to shine, to build, to grow, to love, and to live fully in the purpose I have designed for you. Everything that comes next will carry my signature. Every blessing will have my fingerprints on it. And no matter who tries to speak against it, they will not succeed because what I have blessed cannot be cursed. You have made it through the hardest part. Now comes the joy, the restoration, the abundance, and the peace you have been longing for. Keep your eyes on me, keep your heart open, and keep your spirit ready, because the best is not just coming, it's here. And it will only get better from here. I have spoken, and it will be so. And as you move forward, remember this: every storm you faced was not sent to destroy you but to prepare you. The shaking you went through was to remove what could not stand in the place I am taking you to. Some relationships had to end because their foundation was built on things that could not carry the weight of your destiny. Some opportunities had to close because they were traps in disguise. Even the moments that broke your heart were part of a greater healing you could not yet see. I have been protecting you in ways you didn't understand at the time, but now your eyes will begin to open to how intentional my hand has been over your life. You will realize that even in the silence I was speaking, even in the stillness I was moving, and even in the waiting I was building something beautiful. There is nothing you have been through that I will waste. Every loss, every betrayal, every disappointment will be used for your good. What others thought would bury you will become the very ground from which you rise. And when you rise, you will rise with strength, with wisdom, and with a deeper trust in me than ever before. You will not fear the future because you will know the same God who carried you here will carry you there. My favor will open doors you never knocked on. My blessing will reach you in places you did not expect. My restoration will surprise even you with how complete it is. People will look at your life and see the evidence of my hand and my faithfulness. They will see that you were never forgotten, never abandoned, and never without purpose. And in that moment, you will understand why you had to go through what you did, because the testimony that is forming in your life will help others find their way through their own storms. You are stepping into a season where even your presence will shift atmospheres. Darkness will leave when you walk in because you carry my light. Fear will break when you speak because your words will carry my authority. You will walk with a new level of peace that nothing can take away. Even when the enemy tries to stir trouble, you will stand unshaken, knowing I have already secured the victory. This is your confirmation that the fight has already been won in the spiritual before you even see it in the natural. You are not chasing blessings, they are chasing you. You are not striving for favor, it already rests on you. You are not struggling to be seen, I have already chosen you and placed you in the palm of my hand. No one can take you out of my plan, and nothing can stop what I have spoken over your life. I am making a way through the wilderness and streams in the desert. I am restoring what was stolen sevenfold. I am turning every curse into a blessing, every setback into a setup, and every delay into divine timing. You will see this with your own eyes. And when you do, you will know that I am God and I have been with you all along. The weight you have been carrying is lifting. The anxiety that has been pressing on your chest is breaking. The heaviness in your spirit is being replaced with joy that will not fade. This joy is not dependent on circumstances, it comes from me, and the world cannot take it away. You are about to laugh again, dream again, believe again, and live again in ways you thought were gone forever. And this time, you will not lose it. This time, it will last because it is built on me. You have been faithful in little, and now I am trusting you with more. Get ready, my child, because what is coming will not just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. Your cup will overflow, and you will be a source of hope and help for others. I am not just answering your prayers, I am making you the answer to someone else's. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. He saw the impact you would have and tried to stop you before you could step into it. But he failed. You are still here, still standing, still believing, and now you are stepping into the fulfillment of every promise I have made to you. Do not look back with regret. Do not look around in fear. Look forward with faith. I have gone ahead of you, and the path is already prepared. The blessings that are about to unfold will leave you in awe, not because you earned them, but because I love you and I am faithful. My child, the chapter you are stepping into will be filled with answered prayers, unexpected miracles, and overwhelming peace. This is your time. This is your moment. Walk boldly into it, for I am with you and I will never leave you. Every day from here will be another step deeper into my goodness, and the best is still yet to come.